let's do a get ready with me video. I am 57 years old. If you're over 50, this is for you. I love doing live videos over in my Facebook group. If you would like to be involved with that, just let me know, or I will link that down below so you can join my private Facebook group. It's really nice to be able to pop in there when I have news and I want to chat about different things. I don't actually know how to go live or if it's possible with my number of subscribers on YouTube, but it's something I would love to start doing. I love the ease of live and being able to chat with people back and forth. So if that's you, hop on over to Facebook. I'll link that below, or my Instagram channel. I do go live in there several days a week, if not every day, depending on the week and what's going on. I love to just do my makeup and chat about what's been going on in my life and share my makeup as I'm doing it. I will try not to make this long-winded as some of my other videos. It is how I do my makeup. I don't spend a lot of time. I like under 10-minute makeup because there are other things that I'd like to do, and I like a minimal natural makeup. So if that's you, if you're over 50, you're in the right place. Let's get doing our makeup, and I'm going to show you exactly what I do. Now, I've already prepped my skin. I've done my moisturizer. I am not doing sunscreen today. It's sort of mid-afternoon, and I am not going to be outside, so I figure I'll just skip that step. I did do the Plush Prep Mist after I put on my moisturizer. This is sunk into my screen, exactly. This is, oh, I can't even speak. This is sunk into my skin. So I've left it. It's been about 15-20 minutes. I went and did some things around the house, and now I sat down. My hands are clean, and because I am going to use my hands for some of this, so I do want to note that. But anyway, this is the Plush Prep Mist. Here is an infographic right here with all the benefits, so you can see that. You can pause the video, check that out. I'll also link all these products below that I'm using. Pretty much everything is going to be Seint. Yeah, except maybe my eyeliner and my mascara. So this is a great product. I'm really enjoying it. I think it does a really good job in prepping my skin, and then the makeup goes really, really well over it and on top. So let's get started. So if you're joining me, please leave a comment below. Let me know where you're from, what you like about makeup, what you're worried about makeup. Have you ever tried cream foundation? If you're in the UK, we're coming for you. I'm so excited. I have a link down below that you can click on and sign up for a newsletter and literally it's just an update email. I have different newsletters that go out, but the global launch one is just a single email that goes out when I hear news about the launch. But yes, we just got news last week that in November, it is confirmed, we will be in the UK and hopefully Australia right next to it or right afterwards. They are hoping Australia will be as well in November, or at least maybe December of 2024. I don't know if they're going to push it to 2025 or not. We have not heard. I keep waiting every day for that news, and they haven't announced it. So we did get confirmation last week that November for my United Kingdom ladies. So I have a whole list of ladies that are so excited. So if that's you, check down below. Linked below is my global expansion sign up. And then when I hear news, I will send out an email to you with what's going on, with a link to shop, to get your color match and get ready to go. So it's really exciting. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to be in some other countries. I love the fact that other women are going to be able to enjoy this product just like I do. Now I'm just going to go in. That was my brightener that I just put on and my color corrector. I'm going to go in with my blush and bronzer brush, and I'm just going to blend it in. For me, I like a really minimal light application. I don't need to do a ton of makeup. Well, need is the wrong word. Well, I guess maybe it is the right word, but I don't feel like I need, there I am using the word again. I just like a very thin amount of makeup. I like to cover the things that bother me. I like to even out my skin tone, and I like my skin to breathe. Can you see that just evened out my skin tone? I did do some on my eyelids, if you noticed, and that's really what I want to do. Now, I have these sunspots right here and here. I don't know if you can see them. And then I also have them a little bit over here. Now, if you want to minimize something like that and it's on the side of your face, that's totally fine. But what I like to do is use my contour to blend in with the sunspots. So I'm not putting on more makeup. And the point of this makeup is to not layer it. Each color goes in one place and that gives you the three-dimensional look. So to me, I'm just gonna use these little sunspots to my advantage. Instead of it being a negative, I'm gonna use it as a positive. So that's what I'd like to do. So this is my face as it is right now. And then there's several different brushes that you can use to do your contour. As you noticed, I use my finger to apply the makeup with the sort of foundation colors. I like to do that because I like to feel the texture and how much I'm putting on, on my face. It warms to my finger and it warms to my face. The contour is a drier, harder product. That is because it's not supposed to move. It's supposed to be where you place it. Whereas the foundation, concealer, color correctors, they're supposed to blend seamlessly into your space. So they're very different consistencies. And I prefer to use a brush versus my finger because then I could place it where I want to. If you use your finger and dot it on, which you can definitely do, and I have done it many times, or do a line, sometimes you get you want to make sure you're not going to get that streak or that fingerprint where you put it if you don't blend properly. So I prefer to use either the detail brush. Let me put my palette down. I love the detail brush because it has this edge right here and you can get in, and I can get in sort of inside both of my sort of sunspots on either side. You could also use something like the blend brush. I've been using it. And spoiler alert, it's a Sunday. This blog post is going to go up today, and Sunday's the day I clean my brushes. So that's why you're seeing makeup on it. I sometimes clean them in the middle of, and you know what? I'll show you. So here's my microfiber towel, which we do sell, and here's my brush cleaner, and I can just spray this right on my brush like this. And the coolest thing about the brush cleaner, see, I just sprayed it on that, and let me show you. I'm gonna wipe it on here. Hold on, let me wipe it on here. And the coolest thing about this brush cleaner is that you can use your makeup brushes immediately because it's dry. It dries and gets your brushes clean. So look at that. Isn't that cool? It is the best. And I love the smell. So you could use this as well and lightly place your contour where you want it. And now I have a clean brush. So that is pretty awesome. But let's use a detail brush because that's what I was talking about originally. So you want to go in with the edge of your brush into your contour like this, right? Pick it up like that. And you can see how it's dark right there where I placed it. And I am going to place it at the base of my cheek like this, and I'm not going to go past my eye. So you can sort of see how I've done a line, and I want to kind of get it in between. For me, you may not have this on your face, so if that's the case, you just put it along the base of your cheekbone and blend it like that, and then you're going to blend it up into your cheekbone like that. And it makes applying the makeup so much easier if you have a brush like that. Now I can see that it's a little darker right here and a little darker, so I'm just going to go in the middle to hide that and blend it together like that. So it's an even line and not a dark spot and then a light spot and a dark spot, because I have that. I guess I would call it a sunspot or an H spot. I don't know. It could be, and I have no idea, but I'm figuring maybe it came from driving and being in a car, I mean, I'm just going to drink a little water. I'm so thirsty. Excuse me. I gotta do it. I am trying to drink more water, and it's hard to fit it in. Let me just tell you. I've been using this. I love this Hydrate that I have. I put it in my water, and it has electrolytes in it, and it tastes so good. It's watermelon. And so I've been trying to drink some big jars of water. So I'm just putting my contour along my hairline to create a shadow, and I'm just sort of placing it and then rubbing it in to my forehead like that. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go down my nose like this and like this. And the coolest thing about this makeup, I don't know how long you've been watching me or other artists or whatever, is each one of these tins can pop out. So for instance, this one and this one, you can see I'm getting down on my illuminator. If I need to replace any of this makeup, I don't have to replace every single color. I can just pop this one tin out, which is $16, and buy a new one, which is so great because you're not buying an entire palette and not using all the things in your palette, which is so great. So you can, for instance, this is even crazier. I have replaced these 3 colors several times. I have never replaced this illuminator. So that is good value. I've had this illuminator for almost 3 years, and you can see how much I have left. Pretty good. So some of the colors last a really, really long time, depending on how often you're using them, and others, obviously you're gonna have to replace them more because you're using them more. I use my main foundation and my color corrector the most, then my contour, and then I have a lot of lip and cheek, so I move through them and rotate them, and so I don't always have to replace my lip and cheeks that often because I'd like to use different colors. Okay, so the last thing you want to do is just do a little bit under your chin like this and like this, and that's it. And you can see that I have a beautiful glow. A lot of it is from the makeup, the Plush prep that I put on, and it's just blended beautifully. Now I'm going to use this color right here called Renaissance. It's a gorgeous color. I'm actually going to go in with the blend brush, the one that I cleaned, and I'm going to dab in to the Renaissance like this, and you can see I picked it up, and I'm just going to lightly dust it over my cheekbone like this. I love this color. And I thought it's great for fall. It looks really pretty with this pink shirt, and you don't have to do your makeup according to what you're wearing, but it is kind of fun, or the season. But I do like a darker color. I mean, it looks really dark in here, but on, it doesn't look that dark. It's just a really gorgeous, rosy, plummy color. And that is it. Now I'm using this camera, and I hope it's showing you the makeup as well as I can see it myself, because it does look, I can see it, and that. Okay, now the next thing I'm gonna do is I am gonna go into my brow wax, which is down here, and I'm going to spray a little bit of my setting spray on the brow wax. We have 3 different setting type products, Set and Prime. This is the original one, and excuse me, this is the original setting spray that I really only use to activate my brow wax. So I use this spoolie, and I come in and I just do this like this, and like that. And then I can take this same brush, this line brush, flip my palette, and go into my contour with the slanted edge of the brush, hold the mirror, and I like to just pull, sort of paint in some, brush strokes into my eyebrow to do this. Fill it in. And this is what I love so much about this product. One of the other things I love so much about this product is that it's double duty. So I have a contour that I can use to contour. I can use it to fill in my brows. I can line my lips with it. I can make it as an eyeshadow. I mean, so many different things. It's awesome. So that just filled in my eyebrows, and I love that. And it's so nice not having so many different products. And as you've noticed, I haven't opened or closed anything. I've just used this and some brushes. Okay, so the other thing I want to do is I am gonna use my eyeshadow brush, and I was using some sort of oranges, so I'm just gonna quickly clean it. And I keep this on my this microfiber towel. I put a fresh one on my sort of vanity, my table here, and I always have my brush cleaner so that if I want to spray anything, I can. Now you don't have to do that all the time, but it's really important to clean your brushes consistently so that you don't have any problems with your skin. And look how pretty that is. It's all clean. And then this one's all clean. I mean, it looks so good. Can you see that? I don't know if it's doing. Anyway, so I thought I would do, now I'm gonna go to the second layer and I'm just gonna do a little wash of, is this Pup? I'm just gonna do a little Pup on my lids, and I just wanna do a casual light eyeshadow with you. This is Pup. And that's it. I'm going to do a little lip and mascara, and that is going to be my easy Sunday. I'm going to turn my brush over like this and like this. And just added a little color to my eyes. And then what I want to do is I am going to use my Revant eyeliner. I love this stuff. So this is the gray. I have a bunch of different colors. I have blue. You see how blue that is? And this is gray. I have brown. I'm almost out of my brown, so I need to buy a new one. And this is a gel liner. It is awesome. So if you need a new gel liner or you want a long-lasting eyeliner that glides on our 50+ eyelids, this is for you. I have a code and it's listed, it'll be listed in the description for 10% off. So these are $20 each, but if you buy more than one color, the price goes down. So if you bundle it, like you could get 3, you could get all 5 colors. I think there's 6 colors. There's, this is the gray, there's gray, blue, brown, purple, green, I think. And I just like to use it. And be sure when you're doing it, I'm going to come in, be sure to go into your lash line like this. I'm going to not talk for a second because I can't talk and do this at the same time. And go into your lash line like this from the bottom, not into the waterline, but just the lash line. This is going to make your eyelashes look thicker, and it's just a great way to open your eyes. And see how I'm kind of like going in between each of the lashes like that? And can you see that? Cool, right? See the difference between this eye and this eye? Anyway, these are waterproof eyeliners. They're gel, they're long lasting, they don't smudge. And the coolest thing about these are that you can wash them off. So if you're washing your face with your cleanser, they wash off. They're not one of those waterproof eyeliners or mascaras that you get rings around your eyes. You don't get that. That's why I love these so much. And they were so nice to give me a code for 10% off. So definitely go below and order it up. The other thing you can do if you want, and you can take your finger and just sort of smudge it a little bit like this before it dries. And you can get more of a smudged look, which I kind of like. So go in like this and smudge it. And it's not such a, see how soft that is? It makes much more of a smudge line. And actually it needs a little more, hold on, let me look in the mirror better. I need a little bit more right here so it ends better. Yeah, see how pretty that is? And once I put the mascara on, you know what? Let me do my mascara on one eye and not the next. And then you can see. I'll put the mascara on this side so you can see what a difference it makes without on the other side. Oh, I'm grabbing it funny. Sometimes that happens. Does that ever happen to you where you grab your eyeliner, your eyelashes with the eyelash curler and it like doesn't snag? Ooh, I don't like that. Anyway, so, and then just make sure when you put your mascara on, you kind of go with the base and wiggle it and bring it up. That's what I like to do. And this is the Ilia mascara. And hold on, let me just show you the difference. See the difference? I mean, it's amazing, right? So definitely buy the eyeliner if you need an eyeliner. It's great. Just make sure you put your lid back on tight because it's gel and you don't want it to dry out. So that's the total difference between those. And you know what? I should do the other eye because I'm here. And then I'm watching the time and I feel like this is taking so long, much longer than I thought because I'm chatting. And this is what happens. I start talking. And so I hope you're here. If you're here, please subscribe if you've gotten this far. I would really appreciate it. I am trying to get, build this channel, and it's really fun. And if you're here and would like to let me know what you're interested in seeing more of on this channel, please let me know. Leave a comment. Let me know, are you interested in skincare? Do you want to know more beauty tips? Do you want more hair things? I've done my hair videos in those, and shampooing and things like that. If you want more information on that, let me know. And hold a second, I gotta do the, I guess they call this tight lining, and you just want to make sure you're getting it in the lash line. Woo! But you can totally see the difference now, right? So don't, oh, I did a little, hold on, I need to smudge it a little bit. So don't forget, if you're going to smudge it on one side, smudge it together. I love how it looks smudged. See how that looks smudged? Can you see that? Oh, well, when I'm watching this back to edit this video, I'll be like, oh, Ridgely, you didn't show that well enough. Hopefully you can see it. Okay, last thing is mascara, lips, and then I'm gonna finish with the feather blotting dust, and then we're done. The last thing that and I haven't done this in a while, which I should do after I do my mascara, I wanna show you the Perfector sponge, because I don't always use it, but I brought it today because I just wanna remind you that if you find that you're doing you put on too much makeup, or you want to set your makeup, so see the difference? It looks good, right? I think it looks so good. Okay, so the last thing I want to do is I'm going to let that dry, but I have my Perfector sponge. Now this sponge is usually half the size, and it's just so pillowy soft. This is the black travel one. We have a gray one as well, but this is just the black one. I grabbed the black one, and what you want to do is just go into your makeup like this and set it like this, and you can pick up any excess makeup, and if you feel like you've got too much, this is a great way to set your makeup and make sure that you don't have heavy, cakey, especially sort of under your eyes. You can do it in your Mariette lines, you know, around your lips and stuff like that, and just make sure that when you use the Perfector, you put it under running water. Make sure that it's totally saturated in water. Wring it out, squeeze it out, and then put it in a towel to get it kind of damp. And then you can use it on your face like this. And it feels so good. And the reason why this sponge is better than like the Beauty Blender is because this has a smaller surface, so it's really pillowy, and it'll give you a really nice even kind of complexion, where the Beauty Blender, which I have, has a sort of a thicker surface, or not thicker, but like more pores, you know, like, so this is like a softer like landscape for your face. So, oh, I know, wait a minute, hold on, do I have the other one in here? Oh yeah, so here it comes like this. The regular gray one comes like this. So this is a dry one, and this is with the water. So you can see it doubles in size. And this one comes in a black mesh travel container, which is really cool. So this is just the regular Perfector, and then this is the travel one. But I like to have it around, and I keep forgetting to bring it because I do like how that is. Now the last thing I'm gonna do, and the reason I waited to let this dry, is I am gonna go in, I'm gonna use another brush, but I'm just gonna show you. I have the feather blotting dust in here, and I love it. I don't know if you've seen it on any of my videos, but let me show you how great it is. It's this very fine milled powder that has a little bit of sheen to it. It's got silicone in it. It is so pretty. So I like to take it with my brush, lightly tap in. I love to put it up here on my brow bone like that, sort of instead of doing an illuminator there. So I'll put it right there, and it just leaves the prettiest. And then on my forehead, it gets a little shiny, but I like shine, but sometimes you want to matte it just a little bit so it's not as shiny. So this gives a beautiful, light, reflecting, blurring the lines powder, and I love it. This also just came out with the Plush Prep. With these two things, they came out, so they're available. The setting spray, the Plush Prep, and that feather blotting dust. You can get all three together. Last thing, let's do our lips. and we will be done. So I'd like to use, sometimes I like to just put the color on, sometimes I like to line my lips. Let's do a little lining with the contour. So I'm just gonna go in with my line brush. It has this small button. It has this small, can you see that? And on the other side, it's got the bigger, I don't know if that's seeing. Anyway, I'm whistling. Why am I whistling? And I'm gonna go in my contour. I'm just gonna do a little bit. I'm gonna line my lips a little bit. And I'm gonna use my, now I think this is, hold on, what color is this? I think this is Sadie, but let me look, make sure that I'm giving you the right name for my lip gloss, because I was just moving colors around. Yeah, so Sadie. So this is Sadie, and this is one of my 2 lip glosses in my palette. So I have Sadie right here, and I have Sunshine State, but I really want to use Sadie. And Sadie is just a really good neutral. And if you haven't seen it, I did post my fall lip and cheeks. I did a whole video on just swatching lip and cheeks. I didn't do any pinks, but Sadie is one that I did swatch in that one. And it's just a really pretty neutral. And that's it. And then to top it off, I always love to do a little Diamonds Are Forever to get a little glow. And that is everything that I usually do when I do my makeup. And it doesn't usually take this long because I think it's like in the 20-minute range. So I am so sorry. Thank you so much for being here. And if you have any questions or comments, or there's any videos that you would like to see, please let me know, because I would love to be able to make them for you so it's helpful and you can learn more about what you're interested in. I will link below for a color match, which means I help you with the colors to match your skin tone. It's really easy. You just fill out the form, you send me a picture, I match you to the colors, and then it's like a Chinese menu. You can pick and choose, you know, what kind of extras you want from lip and cheeks and eyeshadows, if you want the feather blotting dust or not, and the brushes. You get to pick all of those things, and I help you along the way. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. That helps other people find my channel, and you'll get notified when new videos go up. So thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.